You're all very welcome to today's class. Again, the structure will be similar. We'll do an opening Shavasana, a warm-up, three sun salutations. We'll do standing asanas, again transitioning from one side to the other. Then when we move into the seated asanas, it will be a lot of hips and hamstrings combined with spinal twists. And then we'll finish the class with a closing Shavasana. So if you'd like to come lying onto your mat, feet out to the edge of your mat, gently lie back, relaxing your entire body. Gently bring your eyes to close and arrive on your mat this morning. Scanning your body from the soles of your feet, up your legs, through your upper body, to the crown of your head. Recognizing any areas of tension. Deeply inhaling into these areas and exhaling, letting go, releasing any stress, tension. Beginning to breathe deeply into the bottom of your belly, filling your chest, and exhaling, relaxing your chest, relaxing your belly. Inhaling deeply, filling your belly, filling your chest, and exhaling, relaxing your chest, feeling your belly button draw towards your spine, completely emptying your lungs. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose, noticing the subtle movements in your body as we move into silence for the next 3 minutes. Bring your awareness back to your body, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, moving your hands and feet. Gently move your head from side to side, waking up your neck, resting your head back at center, keeping your legs extended. Join your heels on your mat and stretch out your arms over your head, getting a full body stretch, lengthening through your side body, pointing your toes, extending through your fingertips, and exhale, release. Gently bend your knees and roll over to your right hand side, making a cushion with your hand. Extend your left leg and gently push up to a comfortable seated position at the front of your mat. Keeping your eyes closed and joining your hands together at heart center. Taking a moment to thank yourself for arriving on your mat this morning. With that in mind, bow your head towards your hands, open your eyes. Namaste. To begin today's class, we'll start in gate pose. So kneeling on your mat, shift your right leg straight out to the side. Your foot is facing forward. Your heel is resting on your mat. Place your left hand a foot away from your left knee and extend out through your right fingertips, spiraling your chest towards the sky. Feeling a nice stretch along your right side body. Breathing in and out through your nose. Inhale, slowly come up. Place your right hand on your right knee and extend out through your left fingertips, leaning a little bit over to the right hand side. Breathing in and out through your nose as you reach out through your left fingertips. And exhale, draw your left hand back to your mat, beside your left knee, and extend out through your right fingertips, spiraling your chest towards the sky, connecting to your breath, lengthening your side body. And inhale, come up, place your right hand on your right knee, and extend out through your left fingertips, leaning over a little bit to the right hand side, feeling a nice stretch along your left side body. And exhale, release. Bring your right knee in towards your left knee and shift your left foot out to the side. Your foot is facing forward, your heel resting on your mat. Place your right hand beside your right knee and extend out through your left fingertips, spiraling your chest towards the sky. Feeling a nice stretch along your left side body, connecting to your breath. And inhale, slowly come up, place your left hand on your left knee and extend out through your right fingertips, leaning over to the left, lengthening through your right fingertips. And exhale, release that right hand back down beside your right knee and extend out through your left fingertips, spiraling your chest towards the sky. Feeling a nice lengthening of your left side body. And inhale, slowly come up. Place your left hand on your left knee and extend out through your right fingertips, leaning over to the left. Breathing in and out through your nose. And exhale, release. Join your knees together and sweep your legs behind you, coming into tabletop position. The palms of your hands are at the front of your mat. Your wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in line, with your knees tracking under your hips. Your spine is neutral. We're going to come into a cat-cow. So on an inhale, dropping your belly, lifting your tailbone, opening your chest. Exhale, lifting your spine, dropping your tailbone, drawing your chin towards your chest. As you push through your shoulder blades, feeling a nice extension of your spine. As you inhale, drop your belly, lifting your tailbone, opening your chest. And exhale, lifting your spine, dropping your tailbone, drawing your chin towards your chest, drawing your belly button towards your spine, connecting to your breath, and exhale, coming back to a neutral spine. We're now going to come into a spinal twist. So keeping your left hand rooted on your mat, raise your right arm, twisting out to the right hand side as you reach out through your right fingertips. Keep your knees and your shins active on your mat. And exhale, dropping your right hand, sliding it behind your left wrist as you drop the back of your right shoulder and the side of your head towards your mat. Feeling a nice opening on the back of your shoulder. As you inhale, lifting that right arm, twisting up out to the right hand side. Feeling a nice twist to your spine. And exhale, sliding that right arm behind your left wrist, dropping the back of your right shoulder and the side of your head towards your mat. Connecting to your breath. And inhale, slowly come back up to tabletop. We'll repeat that on the other side. So keeping your right hand rooted on your mat, raise your left arm, twisting out to the left hand side, reaching out through your left fingertips, keeping your shins on your mat. As you exhale, sliding that left arm behind your right wrist, dropping the back of your left shoulder and the side of your head towards your mat. And inhale, lifting that left arm, twisting out to the left hand side, reaching out through your fingertips, feeling a nice twist to your spine. As you exhale, slide that left arm behind your right wrist, dropping the back of your left shoulder and the side of your head towards your mat. Connecting to your breath. And inhale, slowly come back up to tabletop. From tabletop, extend your left leg straight out behind you and extend your right arm out in front of you. You can stay here or gently lift your left foot off your mat, lengthening your body through your fingertips, pushing through your left heel, drawing your belly button towards your spine, breathing in and out through your nose. And exhale, release. Drop your hand and your knee back to your mat. Extend your right leg out behind you. Extend your left arm out in front of you. You can stay here or gently lift your right leg off your mat, pushing through your right heel, lengthening through your left arm as you draw your belly button towards your spine, connecting to your breath, and exhale, release, drop your knee and your hand back down. We'll come into extended child's pose, so joining your big toes on your mat behind you, shift your knees out to the edge of your mat and sit your bum in towards your heels, lengthening your arms out ahead, and from here, melting your forehead and your chest towards your mat. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose, drawing your bum towards your heels, feeling a nice opening in your hips, an extension to your spine. And inhale, you can slowly come back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes, and keeping your knees bent, lift your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Engaging your fingertips on your mat, imagining you're pushing the floor away from you as you pedal your feet to stretch your calves and your hamstrings, lifting your sit bones towards the sky, relaxing the back of your neck. Gently walk your feet towards your hands, making baby steps, and keeping your knees bent, fold forward over your knees, surrendering the crown of your head towards your mat. Imagining there are weights on your elbows as you grab opposite elbows with your hands, connecting to your breath, feeling a nice release in your lower back. And from here, keeping your knees bent, come to a standing position at the front of your mat. We're now going to move into the sun salutations. So we'll do 2 rounds of sun salutation A. The first round will be slightly easier. So coming into mountain pose, your feet are together, engage your quadriceps, standing tall, rolling your shoulders back and down. On an inhale, raise your arms, reaching out through your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine, opening your chest. Exhale, palms down at the front of your mat. Step your left and right foot back. Lower your knees and keeping your hips in the air. Lower your chest and chin towards your mat. On an inhale, push your chest forward, keeping your elbows bent, coming into low cobra. Keep your elbows tight to your body. And exhale, moving through tabletop, tucking your toes, lifting your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Connecting to your breath, feeling a nice extension to your spine as you lift your sit bones towards the ceiling. Engaging your fingertips on your mat, imagining you're pushing the floor away from you. Looking between your palms, on an inhale, step your right and left foot forward to the front of your mat, coming into a halfway lift, palms on your shins, lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold forward over your knees, Inhale, raise your arms, reaching out through your fingertips, lengthening your side body. And exhale, you can release your hands back down. Take a deep breath. We'll now move into a second round of Sun Salutation A. It will be slightly more advanced. So standing in mountain pose, quadriceps engaged, your spine is straight. On an inhale, raise your arms, joining your palms above your head, looking towards your thumbs. On an exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, palms under shins, lengthening your spine. Exhale, palms down at the front of your mat. You can step or jump your feet back. And bend your elbows, lowering your body towards the ground. On an inhale, pushing your chest forward, coming into upward facing dog. Lengthening your arms. And on an exhale, lifting your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Connecting to your breath, breathing in and out through your nose as you lift your sit bones towards the ceiling. Engaging your fingertips on your mat. Looking between your palms. On an inhale, step your right and left foot forward to the front of your mat, coming into a halfway lift, lengthening your spine through the crown of your head, opening your chest. Exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, raise your arms, joining your palms above your head, looking towards your thumbs. And exhale, you can release your palms back down. Take a deep breath. Connect to your breath. We'll now move into Sun Salutation B. So everyone together, standing in mountain pose. Quadriceps engaged. Your spine is straight. On an inhale, bend your knees, sweep your fingers along the mat, raising your arms, looking straight ahead, pushing your ankles together and your knees together. As you exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine, opening your chest. Exhale, palms down at the front of your mat. You can step or jump your feet back. And bend your elbows, lowering your body towards the ground. On an inhale, pushing your chest forward, lengthening your arms, coming into upward facing dog. And exhale, lifting your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Engaging your fingertips on your mat. As you inhale, step your right foot between your palms at the front of your mat. Your right ankle and knee is in line. Your left leg is straight and engaged. As you inhale, raise your arms, reaching out through your fingertips. Keep your left leg straight and engaged. Imagining your inner thighs are hugging together. Relaxing the tops of your shoulders. Exhale, palms down, framing your right foot. Step your right foot back to meet your left foot. And bend your elbows, lowering your body towards the ground. On an inhale, pushing your chest forward, coming into upward facing dog. And exhale, lifting your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Connecting to your breath. On an inhale, step your left foot between your palms at the front of your mat. Your left ankle and knees in line. Your right leg is straight and engaged. As you inhale, raise your arms, reaching out through your fingertips. Keep that right leg straight and engaged. Imagining your inner thighs are hugging together to improve your stability. Exhale, palms down, framing your left foot. Step your left foot back to meet your right foot. And bend your elbows, lowering your body towards the ground. On an inhale, lifting your chest, coming into upward facing dog. And exhale, lifting your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Staying here for 3 breaths. Lifting your sit bones towards the ceiling. Breathing in and out through your nose. On an inhale, step your right and left foot forward to the front of your mat, coming into a halfway lift, palms on your shins, opening your chest. Exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your fingers along the mat, raising your arms, looking straight ahead. And exhale, come to standing, release your palms. We'll now move into the standing asanas. So you can now move your mat or your camera as I'll be cueing the next few positions from here. And when you're ready, come to a wide-legged stance on your mat with your feet facing forward. From here, you're going to turn your right foot out 90 degrees, turn your left heel in 5 degrees with your hips square facing knee. Your arms are to shoulder level. On an inhale, lean out to your right hand side, reaching out through your fingertips, and exhale, fold forward over a bent or straight right knee, placing your hand on your knee, shin or ankle, and twisting your upper body towards the sky, engaging the outer edge of your left foot, drawing your belly button towards your spine for stability, engaging your core as you reach out through your left fingertips. And inhale, come up halfway and bend into that right knee so your ankle and knee is in line, placing your right forearm on your right knee, extending out through your left fingertips and opening your chest towards the ceiling, coming into side angle pose, connecting to your breath, feeling a stretch along your whole left side body. From here, placing your left hand on your back leg and keeping your right knee bent, reach out through your right fingertips, leaning back, connecting to your breath as you bend into that right knee, feeling a nice stretch along your right side body. And inhale, straighten your right leg and come to standing. Take a deep breath, in and out through your nose. We're going to repeat that sequence on the other side. So turning your left heel out 90 degrees, your right heel in 5 degrees, hips a square facing knee, arms to shoulder level. On an inhale, lean out to your left hand side, reaching out through your fingertips, and exhale, fold over a bent or straight left knee, placing your hand on your knee, shin, or ankle, and twisting your upper body towards the sky, engaging the outer edge of your right foot as you reach out through your right fingertips, feeling a nice opening to your right hip, a stretch to your left hamstring. Inhale, slowly come up halfway and bend into that left knee so your ankle and knee is in line, placing your left forearm above your left knee and extend out through your right fingertips, coming into side angle pose, spiraling your chest towards the sky. Draw your belly button towards your spine to engage your core. And inhale, keeping that left knee bent, place your right hand on your back leg and reach out through your left fingertips, coming into peaceful warrior. Connecting to your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Feeling a nice opening to your front body and your left side body. And inhale, you can slowly come up, turn that left heel in. Take a deep breath. From here, we're going to move into warrior two. So turning your right foot out 90 degrees and bending into that right knee so your ankle and knee is in line. Keeping your hips square facing me, arms to shoulder level. And from here, turning your head to focus your gaze over your right middle finger. Relaxing the tops of your shoulders. Energy out through both sets of fingertips. Feeling strong in your warrior. Breathing in and out through your nose. And inhale, you can slowly come up. Turn that right heel in. Breathing in and out through your nose. From here, turn your left heel out 90 degrees and bend into that left knee so your ankle and knee is in line. Keeping your hips square facing me. Raising your arms to shoulder level. Turning your head to focus your gaze over your left middle finger. Connecting to your breath as you engage the outer edge of your right foot. Breathing in and out through your nose. Relaxing the tops of your shoulders. And inhale, you can slowly come up. Turn your left heel in. Take a deep breath. From here, we're going to move into a wide leg forward fold. So both your feet are facing forward. You can turn both your heels slightly in 5 degrees. Hands on your hips. On an inhale, lift your head, opening your chest. And exhale, fold forward over your knees, bringing the crown of your head towards your mat. Engaging your quadriceps as you lift your sit bones towards the ceiling. Imagining your feet as spreading your mat apart. Feeling a nice stretch along your hamstrings. Connecting to your breath. And inhale. You can slowly come up to standing. Join your feet together. You can now move your mat or your camera to how you had it at the start of class, as I'll be cueing the remaining positions from here. And when you're ready, come to mountain pose at the front of your mat. We're going to move into chair pose. So feet together, Engaging your quadriceps, connecting to your breath. On an inhale, bend your knees, sweep your fingers along the mat, raising your arms, looking straight ahead. Press your ankles together, press your knees together. Feeling activation in your glutes and your hamstrings. Softening the tops of your shoulders. And exhale, fold forward over your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine, opening your chest. Exhale, palms down at the front of your mat. You can step or jump your feet back. And bend your elbows, lowering your body towards the ground. On an inhale, opening your chest, lengthening your arms, coming into upward facing dog. And exhale, lifting your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Connecting to your breath. On an inhale, step your right foot between your palms at the front of your mat. Your right ankle and knee is in line. Your left leg is straight and engaged. As we come into warrior one, raising your arms. From here, join your hands together at heart center, picking a spot on the floor in front of you for balance. Shift the weight into your right foot and lift your left leg off your mat behind you, coming into warrior three. Engaging your left leg as you point your toes, lifting out through your right hip, feeling activation in your right hamstring, breathing in and out through your nose, and exhale, slowly release your left foot back to your mat. Frame your right foot with your hands, step your right foot back to meet your left foot, and lift your hips, coming into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out through your nose. On an inhale, step your left foot between your palms at the front of your mat. Your left ankle and knee is in line. Your right leg is straight and engaged. As you raise your arms, coming into warrior one. From here, join your hands together at heart center, picking a spot on the floor in front of your mat for balance, shifting the weight into your left foot, raising your right leg off your mat behind you, coming into warrior three. Energy out through the crown of your head, energy out through your right toes, lifting out of your left hip, feeling activation in your hamstring, and exhale, slowly release your right foot back to your mat, frame your left foot with your hands, coming into downward facing dog, and from here, dropping your knees to your mat, joining your big toes, shifting your knees out to the edge of your mat, sitting your bum in towards your heels, coming into extended child's pose. Taking a few moments here. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Feeling a nice opening in your hips. And when you're ready, come to a seated position on your mat. Your feet are extended out in front of you. Your legs are extended. Your spine is straight. From here, you're going to draw your right foot, bend your right leg, and draw your heel in towards your sit bone. From here, you're going to place your right hand behind your back and bend your left elbow and hook your left elbow over your right knee. From here, you're going to inhale, open your chest, and exhale, twist out to the right. Inhale, extend. Exhale, twist. Pushing through your left heel, keeping your left quadricep engaged. As you twist a little bit further to the right. Connecting to your breath. And exhale, release. Coming back round to center. Extend your right leg. We're going to repeat that on the other side. So drawing your left heel in towards your sit bone. Activation in your right leg as you place your left hand behind your back and hook your right elbow across your left knee. On an inhale, extending your spine out through the crown of your head, and exhaling, twisting out to the left. Keep activating your right leg as you twist a little bit further to the left. Breathing in and out through your nose. And inhale, you can slowly release. From here, we're going to come into a low lunge with a twist. So kneeling at the back of your mat, step your right foot forward to the front of your mat. Your left leg is extended straight out behind you with your left knee and the top of your left foot resting on your mat. From here, you're going to inhale, raising your arms, reaching out through your fingertips. And exhaling, sinking into your hips. Feeling a nice opening in your left hip flexor and your right glute. From here, join your hands together at heart center and hook your left elbow across your right knee, twisting out to the right hand side. Feeling a nice twist to your spine as you sink into your hips. Breathing in and out through your nose. And exhale, release. Frame your right foot with your hands. Step your right knee back to your left knee. From here, step your left foot to the front of your mat. Your left ankle and knee is in line. Your right leg is extended straight out behind you with your right knee and the top of your right foot resting on your mat. On an inhale, raising your arms, coming into a low lunge. Softening the tops of your shoulders. Feeling a nice stretch along your right hip flexor and your left glute. From here, joining your hands together at heart center and using your right elbow to hook across your left knee as you twist your spine out to the left. Breathing in and out through your nose. Feeling a nice twist to your spine. Sinking into your hips. And exhale, coming back round to center. Join your left knee back to meet your right knee, coming into tabletop. From here, we're going to move into lizard pose. So this time, stepping your right foot to the front of your mat, outside your right hand. Again, your left leg is extended straight out behind you with your left knee in the top of your left foot on your mat. Keeping integrity in your spine, you can slowly, if you can, draw your forearms towards your mat. If you like, you can use your right hand to push your right knee out to the side to open out your hip, coming onto the side of your right foot. Feeling a nice opening to your right hip, externally rotating it, connecting to your breath, and inhale, release, coming back into tabletop, coming back into lizard pose on the other side. So stepping your left foot outside your left hand at the front of your mat. Keep extending your right leg out behind you with the top of your right knee and the top of your right foot resting on your mat. You can use your left hand to push your left knee out to the side, coming onto the side of your left foot. You can also draw your forearms towards your mat, feeling a nice opening to your left hip, an external rotation, breathing in and out through your nose, connecting to your breath in these hip openers. And inhale, you can release, coming back into tabletop. From here, we're going to move into bridge pose. So lying onto your mat, drawing your heels in towards your sit bones. Your feet are hip distance apart. The palms of your hands are flat, resting on your mat beside your hips. On an inhale, press through your heels, lifting your hips towards the ceiling and pushing further towards the ceiling, lifting each vertebrae off your mat as you lift your chest towards the ceiling. From here, you can tuck your shoulder blades under your body and interlock your fingers, pressing your hands towards your heels, focusing on pressing through your heels to lift your hips, breathing in and out through your nose. And exhale, release your hips back to your mat. Take a deep breath in and out through your nose. From here, we're going to move into the squat pose. So standing on your mat, your feet are hip distance apart. From here, turn both feet out 60 degrees, joining your hands together at heart center. With control, bend your knees, opening your hips, sitting your bum in towards your heels. You can lift your heels for stability, but focusing on drawing your heels towards your mat. To intensify the stretch, use your elbows to push your knees apart. Keeping your spine straight. You can close your eyes, connect to your breath, breathing in and out through your nose, softening your upper thighs. And inhale with control, push through your heels and come back up to standing. We're going to repeat squat pose one more time, so you can intensify the stretch by turning your heels out a bit further. And from here, with control, bending into your knees, opening your hips, sitting your bum in towards your heels, using your elbows to push your knees apart, As you extend your spine, again, you can close your eyes and draw inwards, connecting to the sound of your breath. Using your elbows to push your knees a little bit further apart. And inhale, you can slowly come back up to standing. From here, we're going to move into the final posture of class, shoulder stand. So lying back onto your mat, draw your knees in towards your chest, and you can hug your knees with your arms and just rock from side to side for a more restorative posture. If you're comfortable, with control, draw your legs, your feet up towards the ceiling. Breathing in and out through your nose as you lift your chest towards your chin. Keeping your hands on your lower back for support. Pointing your toes. From here, with control, coming into Halasana as you drop your feet in behind your head. If your feet are still in the air, keep your hands on your lower back for support, or you can drop your feet behind you to the floor, behind your head. Then focusing on tucking your shoulder blades under your body and interlocking your fingers, pushing your hands away from your body. In this position, you can gently bring your eyes to close. Breathing in and out through your nose. Feeling a nice release on your lower back. And from here, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae, dropping your feet back onto your mat. We're now going to come into the closing Shavasana. So drawing your heels out to the edge of your mat. Gently lie back, surrendering your body onto your mat. Inhaling deeply and exhaling, sighing your breath out through your mouth. Inhaling deeply, filling your belly, filling your chest. And exhaling, sighing out through your mouth. Completely surrendering on your mat, allowing your body and mind to absorb the benefits of your practice this morning. Taking this time for yourself as I guide you through the closing Shavasana. Bring your awareness to your right heel. Lift your right heel a couple of inches off your mat. Feeling all the muscles activate from your right hip to your right heel. And exhale, release. Allowing your foot, your leg to rest onto your mat. Bring your awareness to your left heel. Lift your left heel couple of inches off your mat, feeling all the muscles activate from your hip down to your heel, and exhale, release, allowing your hips to open out like a book. Bring your awareness to your belly button. Squeeze all the muscles in your abdomen towards your belly button, squeezing your abs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, release, allowing your belly button to draw towards your spine, relaxing your lower back. Bring your awareness to your right hand, making a fist with your hand, clenching and gently lifting your right arm off the floor, feeling all the muscles activate from your shoulder down to your fingertips. And exhale, release, allowing your arm to melt into your mat, allowing your fingers to curl open naturally. Bring your awareness to your left hand, making a fist, clenching and gently lifting your left arm off your mat, clenching your fist, feeling all the muscles activate, and exhale, release, dropping your arm onto your mat, allowing your fingers to curl open naturally. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulders towards your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale, release, allowing your shoulders to draw away from your ears. Feeling your shoulder blades slightly apart. Relax your neck. Relax the back of your head. Bring your awareness to your face, the tip of your nose. Squeeze all the muscles in your face towards the tip of your nose, squeezing, tensing, and exhale, release. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing your tongue, feeling your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Relax your mouth, your lips. Relax your cheeks. Relax your eyes, feeling them draw away to the back of your head. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Soften your forehead. and relax every single hair on the top of your head. Relax your entire body. Recognizing all the points at which your back body makes contact with your mat, and feeling the support of the earth. Relax, relax, relax. We will now move into silence for 5 minutes. Giving this 5 minutes for yourself as we move into silence. Bring your awareness back to your body, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, moving your hands and feet. Gently rock your head from side to side. Resting your head back at center. Keeping your legs extended. Join your heels on your mat and reach your arms over your head, getting a full body stretch. And exhale, release. Gently bend your knees and roll over to your right hand side, making a cushion with your hand. From here, extend your left leg and keeping your eyes closed, push up to a comfortable seated position at the front of your mat. Joining your hands together at heart center, taking a moment to thank yourself for arriving on your mat this morning. Throughout your day, recognizing any moments of peace, silence, or stillness, embracing these moments and trying to practice contentment, being completely happy with who you are. With that in mind, rub your hands together, creating heat, creating energy. Place the palms of your hands over your eyes. Blink your eyes open to the darkness of your palms. Draw your hands away from your eyes. Bow your head. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I'll just unmute now. Thank you.
Thanks, Jack.
Cheers.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
How's the recording going to work?
I think it's going to be a link on YouTube. I'll just keep it private so the people who run the class can see it and others can't.
Okay, so you'll send that